Welcome back to another episode of Blue Belt Combat Sports with Zach Mansk and Neil. I hope everyone's Sundays are going well. Zach, I know you're fighting the Colby Covington virus, so you're just getting through. You'll come through it eventually.
Yeah, I'm very sick, but we're gonna do this.
You're doing it for the fans, man. The one YouTuber who got recommended. You're doing it for him.
Yeah, doing it for the one fan. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, UFC St. Louis. What a card.
This was a fantastic card from
It
top to
was
bottom.
so it was so good. Dana White is like, we're gonna bring back events more.
Yeah, I hope they do. Enough of these fucking Apex cards. Because this is just show it's like why you need that live crowd. It just makes it so much better.
Dude, nothing like the live card.
Um,
All right, let's get started with the St. Louis card main event. Derek Lewis versus a taxi driver from Brazil.
Yo, Nacimiento, dude. Yeah. No, dude, Lewis looked great. It's the best he's looked in months, or not months, but I don't know, in several fights.
No, what about the flying knee?
I mean, that was great too, but this was, I think, more impressive just because, I mean, I- he, first of all, he looked like he was in better shape. Um, I mean, he took the fucking guy down. He was stopping takedowns. He was doing great. It was a well-rounded performance.
Yeah.
And he cracked him in the third round and he face planted the guy.
Yeah.
It's fire.
I love the inaugural taking off the pants afterwards, throwing the cup in the crowd, throwing the gloves into the crowd, throwing the shorts into the crowd, and then half mooning the crowd. I didn't even realize he was half mooning. I thought he was just gonna take his pants off fully and be buck naked. I was like, you know what? I support this. Derek Lewis, if you're buck naked in St. Louis, no one's gonna say anything.
Yeah, right. If there's any place you could do it, it's St. Louis.
Yeah, dude. There's a reason it's St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, dude.
man.
Great though. Like he looked like he's in the best shape of his life. I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't, didn't look like heavy. He was moving smooth and it's great.
Yeah. I mean, Derek Lewis is 39. He said I thought he was gonna retire after this fight.
Yeah, I did too. I really thought he was about to. I mean, he took off his gloves and everything. So
I think he's got a couple more fights left. I also think he wants to make more money.
yeah, no, I don't think he's going to. But
Yeah. He's got too much money to make in the UFC.
I think there was definitely a moment where he just like thought about it and hesitated on it, and then he just didn't do it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
But
man.
no,
Keep
it's great.
They need to keep feeding him these Brazilian tomato cans.
They're just gonna give him fun matchups, like Tai Tuivasa or Jairzinho Rose,
Rosenstruck. I think
something
he
like
should
that.
fight Rosenstruck next.
Yeah,
Rosenstruck's 36 and Derek Lewis is 39. They're not getting any younger.
right. Yeah, I mean that'd be ideally who I'd like to see him fight next. That'd be an interesting
Either
matchup.
him or give him Tai Tuivasa. I want to see that rematch.
Yeah,
That because that fight I thought that was a very good fight. It was very entertaining for like the round and a half it was.
yeah.
Like, and Derek is in much better shape and like he's won two out of three.
Hmm.
I wouldn't even count the Almeida fight just because it's like he was injured and it was short notice.
Yeah,
And then what is it called? Like, so he's looked good in his last two fights where he's had a training camp.
yeah, yeah.
Any
We've
other
seen.
comments?
No, not really. I mean, he looked fantastic.
No.
That's all I
All
can
right.
do.
Pat
But
McAfee gave him a shout out afterwards, so he did good.
hell yeah, no, I always love seeing Derek Lewis win. It's a better world when Derek Lewis is winning fights. So
Yeah, and then half mooning everyone.
yeah,
He's doing
yeah,
the Randy Moss.
he brought out his greatest hits for his celebrations. It
Yeah,
was awesome.
yeah. All right. Joaquin Buckley and Nursultan.
Joaquin Buckley, dude. Joaquin Buckley. I feel like this was like, I mean, obviously he had that crazy viral highlight, but I feel like this is like his real, like, welcome to the show kind of moment. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like he really showed up in a really tough fight and like just
yeah.
passed to flying colors. I mean, he frustrated the shit out of Nurzultan. I mean, Nurzultan was trying to like kick him in the face on the ground and shit at the end of the fight. Like,
Yeah.
just wasn't able to. I mean, there were a couple moments where he could have maybe gotten something. Like he was kind of going for an armbar at the end of one of the rounds. I think it was the end of round two. He was
Hmm.
going for an armbar. Where if it was like another minute and a half on the clock or something like that, he might have been able to get it. But obviously there wasn't. There was like 10 seconds. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, point is like Buckley. I feel like he for the most part dominated the fight, and it was just a fantastic performance.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Buckley looked really good. His striking looked good. His takedowns look good. Yeah. The only thing I have left to say is I think Buckley should fight Sean Brady next. Nursultan should go up to middleweight and fight Abus.
All right, all right.
All right, next one. Carlos Ulberg, Alonzo Menafield. What a crazy fight
What
this
did you,
was.
I'm sorry, dude. Wait, what did you think of his call out after he called out
Oh
McGregor?
my God. Dude, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Why? Like, you're not gonna get the fight. Like, I props to him for shooting a shot, but like it's like you're aiming for the hottest girl at the bar who's with like a millionaire dude. Like, you're not gonna get that.
Yeah,
Like, you need to go find the six, the seven at the bar. As in
I
this
did,
case, go after the number 7 or 8 welterweight in the world.
sure. I did think it was funny when he was calling everybody in his family a hoe. That was
His whole
hilarious.
family is a bunch of hoes.
Like yo mama a hoe, yo daddy a hoe, yo
Connor,
grand.
Connor, if you're watching this, I'll fight you. I'll fight you anytime, anywhere. Put $1 million on it, and winner gets $1 million. I'll pull out a gun out of nowhere, be like, give me the $1 million, bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one. Olberg Menafield. What a crazy fight.
This is pure chaos. This is just pure chaos. 12 se- Benefield just bum rushes him. Just they immediately get into like this fucking crazy exchange, and then Olberg just hits him with a couple hooks, and it's done. Done.
Dude, Alberg is the New Zealand Pereira. I sent you that text yesterday. I was like, dude, this kid's the next Pereira. He looks so good.
He did look good. I don't know if he's Alex Pereira, but I think he'll be. I think he'll be.
He's 6'4". Alonzo Menafield is 6 foot. So yeah, there's a big height disparity.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he fights a lot different than Pereira, but he doesn't necessarily have the professional kickboxing experience of Pereira, so I
Mm-mm.
don't know how apt that comparison is. But he looked great though. I mean,
Yeah.
composed. I mean, it was obviously it was only 12 seconds, but shit, dude. 12 seconds, guy rushes up on you like that, and you just knock him out immediately.
Yeah, man. Oldberg's legit. I want to see him fight Johnny Walker. The winner of Johnny Walker, Volkan Ozdemir should fight Oldberg, and then the loser should fight Anthony Smith. That's the next matchup to make.
Yeah, no, everybody's got to fight Anthony Smith. That's what we got. Anthony Smith is gonna have to fight 7 people in one night, all contenders that need a guy. Every week we say, you and I both say this. Every week we're like, he should fight Anthony Smith.
Well, no, I've been saying ever since Anthony Smith won last week's episode, I said Anthony Smith, give him the loser of Ozdemir Johnny Walker because I think he deserves a top 10 fight, but not like a winner. And then Olberg deserves a winner of that fight because Olberg's on a 6 fight win streak. He deserves someone in the top 10 who just beat another guy in the top 10. So
Yeah,
if he beats if it's Volkan Ozdemir or Johnny Walker, whoever it is, give it to him and let him cook. This kid's got all the tools. I think he is a let me see his grappling. All right, I don't see shit on his Wikipedia, but I think he's got good grappling, so I think he'll be fine. In general, I think Metafield needs to not bum rush.
yeah. I mean, it just didn't. I don't really know how much you could break down from this, but um, yeah. I mean, Menafield just. I mean, I see where he was going with it, just to
Yeah.
like close distance, but I mean, obviously, just didn't work out. So
Yeah, man. Yep, it is what it is. All right, next one.
TK for Olberg.
Yeah. Next one. Ferreira Rabuki. I don't know. How do you pronounce the Polish name?
They were saying it was Rubeski. That's how they.
Rabeski. Dude, this was a crazy fight.
This was a crazy fight. This is my fight of the night, in my opinion.
Fight of the night was Trey Waters, Billy Goff.
Congratulations to them. You gotta love when the prelim guys get 50K.
Yeah, that's life changing right there. That's like down payment on your house.
Yeah. So I mean, good for them. And hey, Ferrer got 50K for the performance of the night too. So I mean,
Yeah.
all's well ends well.
Yeah. I thought Derek Lewis
No,
should have gotten
he
performance of the
showed
night.
no, dude. It was a great fight though. Like it
Yeah.
was. I mean, Rubeski came out, knocked him down hard in the first round.
Yeah,
Then,
man.
and I mean, he had that first round in the bag, of course, and the
Yeah.
next two rounds. I mean, shit, Ferrero just took over. I mean,
Yeah. Matt couldn't keep up, man. Matt can't keep up. Polish Matt cannot keep up.
yeah, Rubeski's good. I think he'll bounce back. He'll be good. But I mean, man, sometimes you just run into a vet that just knows what he's doing, and for
Yeah.
been there, done that.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude. He's 39. He's been around the block and back.
right. I mean, he's fought a lot of big names that people don't. Or, he's just fought a lot of big names. You know what I mean?
He's
And
fought Dariush, Gamrot, Johnson, Pettis,
yeah,
Kyle Nelson, Jared Gordon, Dustin Poirier.
right. I mean,
I think that's not easy.
right. And yeah, and it's like a win or learn kind of thing. So I mean, you learned some pretty big lessons in some of those fights. And you had some great wins in some of those fights too. So I mean,
Yeah.
tough vet, and sometimes you just run into a wall. And this was Ferrero was the wall.
Mm-hmm. For
Get
sure.
the last 10 seconds was awesome. I loved it. It was a great
Yeah.
fight. Michael Bisping called it inspiring, and I agree.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael Bisping, the man who didn't believe in Jesus and then got head kicked by Vitor to show that the lesson is there.
Yeah, Jesus and TRT.
Yeah, no, because he told Vitor, "Hey, Vitor, come here. I want to tell you a secret. There's no Jesus Christ," and then he ended up regretting that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. All right, next one, Sean Woodson, Alex Caceres. This was a fucking great fight.
This was a great fight. I like Sean Woodson.
He's
Some
6'2".
he is six. Yeah, yeah. No, he's crazy. I guess I didn't realize how tall he was when I was talking about this fight last week.
He
Yeah, I've seen
he
him fight before, but like I don't know. I just didn't realize he's 6'2".
can I say it?
What?
He's built like a concentration camp survivor.
No, he's not, dude. The fuck?
He's super skinny.
No, dude. He's like he looks like Tayshaun Prince, the fucking guy who played on the Pistons.
Dude, he looked so skinny. I was like, he does not look healthy.
Yeah, he's all lanky and shit, but I don't know. I wouldn't call him a fucking Holocaust survivor. But
Hey, concentration camps existed all throughout history, sir. The
yeah,
British had it in the Boer War against the South Africans in 1900.
yeah,
He looks like one of those guys. Fuck it.
keep dying on that hill, dude.
I'm just digging a bigger hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the shovel out, dude.
I need at least one offensive joke per episode. I'm granted one.
If we were monetized, we would be demonetized right now.
Yeah. They'd be like, Zach's fine. Kick him off the show. All right. Anything else about this?
It's fantastic though. He
Yeah.
I think he's a problem for the division. You know what I mean? Like this is a great
His
for him because this just puts him. I mean, I know Caceres wasn't ranked, but like Woodson
yeah.
said before the fight or after the fight rather, that he was ranked when they signed. So him being ranked like 14th or 15th or something
What
like would make sense.
what happened?
I don't know. I think somebody else just moved up. Like he just hadn't fought because he was scheduled to fight, and then somebody else won.
Yeah.
He's 15th right now.
Oh, is he?
Let's see.
Caceres? No, he's not. He's not ranked.
No, I know Caceres isn't ranked, but I'm saying who's ranked like 15.
Dude, Caceres is old. He was on the Ultimate Fighter Team GSP versus Koscheck.
Yep. Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's another guy. He has like 30 UFC fights. Because I mean he's been fighting since then and he's been active like the entire time.
Dude, he was there. I know Caceres. You know who he is?
I know exactly who it's Bruce Leroy, dude. And it's the guy who you remember the guy who's I think he had to spar with
John
GSP.
Charles.
Yeah. He had to fight drunk French guy who's a kickboxer.
Yeah, and he like literally grabbed his stomach and fell down. I was like, I know Caceres.
Yeah. Shout out to Bruce Leroy.
Yeah. Dude, Caceres is that old shit. Like that was 16 years ago when GSP and Koscheck filmed that shit.
God, that was 16 years ago. Holy shit.
Yeah. What the fuck? Caceres has been around that long.
He's literally like an OG member of the lighter divisions like this. I think he originally was fighting at maybe he was fighting at 35. I can't remember if he debuted at 35 or 45, but he was like one of the first original fighters in the UFC at that weight class.
Yeah, he 45 didn't start till like what, 2012, 2013, like when WEC was
2010. It was 2010.
okay.
It was like late 2010. It was the Ultimate Fighter finale. I think the first fight was Pablo Garza and Fredson Paixão, and
Oh,
Garza
okay.
knocked the flying knee in like 50 seconds. It's an amazing knockout.
Jesus. Yeah. But I love the way Sean Woodson fights. He does the shoulder roll because he's a boxer. He does shoulder rolls, but he's got great kicks too. So he knows how to manage distance. He's 6'2", keeps you at length, goes in for his shots, comes back out, hits you with some kicks while he's keeping you at distance. Like very good strategy.
Yeah, no, he's a well-rounded, disciplined striker. It was great.
Yeah.
Great. I mean,
He's
the guy, you don't get past someone like Caceres if you're undisciplined and unrefined. Like you have to be both of those things. And
mm-hmm.
Caceres, I know he's got 15 losses, but like, come on. I mean, the guy's
So I
he's
got a suggestion for Woodson. Give him the loser of Giga Chad Arnold Allen. So Arnold Allen and Giga Chad are going to fight in Manchester in 2 months. Give him the loser of that fight because the loser is going to be ranked like 9 or 10.
I would love to see him fight like Chikadze or something like that. It would be
Yeah,
awesome fight. Because
because
Chikadze, I don't know if he's I think he's taller than Chikadze, but Chikadze is a long, heavy striker too.
yeah, dude, Giga Chad ain't no joke.
Yeah. Another former glory guy,
Yeah,
boxing guy.
him and
Like,
Marab are best friends.
yeah. One of those Georgian guys.
Yeah, man. Also, shout out to Matt Frivola and Michael Johnson. That fight was supposed to happen, but it got canceled.
Hmm. Why did he get canceled?
Uh, Johnson withdrew.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like a weight miss or something like that.
No, he pulled out on 420. He got too high and was like, I'm out.
Like I
Yeah. All right,
uh,
next one. Waldo Cortez, Acosta, and Despain.
this, you know, okay. First of all, congratulations to Waldo Cortez Acosta. With that said, Robelis to Spain. We were very high on this guy. We were very excited about him. Right. I mean, granted, we only saw him fight for like 6 seconds, but still, we were high on him.
Yeah.
He's got to refine a lot of shit, you know.
He was going backwards and knocked the fucker out in his last fight. So
Right. If he is able to, and I don't know who am I to fucking criticize a fighter like that, but if he's able to like just get effective takedown defense and just I don't know better. I don't know if it's better coaching or if he just needs to listen to his coaches more. I'm not sure, but he just needs better game plan going in there.
yeah.
'Cause he could have won this fight. He could have definitely won this fight.
He,
I really just feel like just Spain really lost. You know, it's not like Acosta looked good, but like I don't know. I just feel like it was more of a loss for the Spain
can
for Acosta.
can we give can we give Cortez Acosta credit though for his chin? Like he ate some shots
He
that
did
would
eat
have
some
knocked
shots.
out everyone else.
I mean, hey, he was taken right to be. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and he got hit early too, and he kind of not wobbled, but you just see where he went off balance. But he stayed composed the entire time, and that's really what set him apart. Though, is like like he's more seasoned. I mean, he's got twice the amount of fights as Spain
Hmm.
does.
And
He
much better grappling.
what's up?
Much better grappling.
Yeah, yeah, right. And this was a big test for Spain, like an early big test in his
Hmm.
career. You know, he just wasn't able to get past him.
And he's not young or anything. He's 35. Like,
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is a heavyweight though. I mean,
yeah.
you can fight into your, late 30s, early 40s and at heavyweight. It's just, I mean, I guess that kind of depends on like how many miles you got on you, you know. I mean, I think like Yoel Romero debuted when he was God, he was probably 35, 30. He was probably the same age.
Do you really think Yoel was 35? He was probably like 40.
Okay, well that if anything, that just amplifies my point.
Yeah. Yoel literally fought like he fought what's his face? Thiago Santos recently.
He he debuted in 2012. He was born in 1977. So yeah, he was about 36,
He's
35, 35. Yeah, he was.
everyone suspects Yoel is much older though.
Yeah, who knows? Or
Yeah.
he debuted. I'm sorry, he debuted in 2013. So he
Mm.
was 36. It was a week. Wait, I'm sorry. He was born. Yeah, it was like a week and a half before his birthday. So yeah, he was.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Chase Hooper, Borishev.
Father Chase Hooper is the new mythical character, dude.
It's insane.
Because this was such a bad stylistic matchup for Hooper, and he just like completely shut all of it down. Like he cracked him in the first round. He just beat him pillar to fucking post. I mean,
Did you
finished him in
see significant strike count? It was like 111 to 2.
really.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, it was a lot, but damn.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Hooper's improving, and he's building muscle. You know what I mean? Like he looks bigger. Yeah, or more filled out, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he's I'm much higher on Chase Hooper right now than I was Sunday morning or Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So
Ever since he got back to lightweight, he's 3 now. He looks good. I think he should fight. Give him Patty or give him Death.
I'd be down to see him fight Patty. That'd be a good fight.
They want my boy Money Moicano to fight Patty. I'm like, Patty is not ready for Moicano.
Yeah, I think they might be. I mean, if they, that's tough. They'd probably give him Moicano. He'd probably get some Patty. Would probably get some shit if he fought Chase Hooper. You
If he
know,
fights Moicano, Moicano's gonna take him out in one round.
I mean, he might, but he if he doesn't though, that's a massive win for him, and he's right up in, you know, not maybe not title contention, but right there. You
He's
know,
not that good though. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't necessarily pick him to beat Moicano. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is when you're looking at Patty, he hasn't lost yet, right?
Yeah.
So what I don't think he would go backwards. And I don't think the UFC would push him backwards. So I mean, while I it would stylistically it would be cool and I'd be down to see them fight. I just don't that might be a little out of range for Hooper to grab just based on
See,
his go.
my yeah, but like my issue with him fighting Moicano, Patty fighting Moicano is Moicano just went through 2 killers. Drew Dober and Jalen Turner are killers.
Yeah, but you know what? Patty's got to fight a killer though. He's got to fight a killer because people aren't respecting.
Give him Drew Dober.
The public opinion on Patty is just like steadily dropping.
Yeah.
You know, and so he's got to fight a killer, like sink or swim moment. Like, are you there? Are you there yet, or are you not there yet?
Is he even healthy? I heard he was like injured again. He's had because of the weight issues. He's got like injury. He's got bad injuries. Like I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, he's running his body into the ground by getting himself fucking fat as shit between fights. But yeah, I don't know. I just think the Moicano fight's more likely than the Hooper.
When he's like in the octagon, he's built like he's built like Yoel a little bit. Like he's pretty. He looks really good, and then he looks like DC after.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry,
his
not DC. I don't want to respect DC anymore. He looks like John Jones.
yeah, no, he just looks he goes from athlete to butterball.
Yeah. All right, next one. Ribovich defeating Terrence McKinney. This was wild.
Which was an amazing knockout. Like, I mean, I'm excited to see what Ribovich is capable of.
Yeah.
Because McKinney's not no joke, you know. I mean, he
Hmm.
wins some and loses some, but it's no joke.
He's a big name.
Yeah. And I guess McKinney was a slight underdog. I'm looking at it's showing me the lines, but
Terrence McKinney was on a 2 fight win streak before this. So like he won by knockout in his last 2 fights. Like he was killing people.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But not I mean, it was a perfect fucking roundhouse kick. Like he just hit him flat, like just flat.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say about it, man. It was just an amazing knockout.
Yeah. All right,
Amazing.
next one. Ricci Pennington.
I don't know. Good for Ricci. Split decision. I don't really have like too strong of an opinion on it.
Trey Waters, Billy Goff, the fight of the night. This was insane.
Dude, I love it when the prelim guys get fight of the night and they get bonuses.
That's more than their fucking combined like win and show money.
Really is. I mean, they're probably fighting. I mean, I don't know what their pay is. I mean, they never disclose the fucking pay anymore, but I mean, it's probably like 10 and 10, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
This is great.
I'll go 15-15 or 20-20. Let's be nice to them. This is like a non-Apex
Hey,
card.
I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I'm just saying like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm just saying that's what the UFC does. And you know,
Yeah, but like 10K in Brazil is like 100K here. Excuse me.
sure.
So, yeah. All right. Charles Johnson, Jake Hadley.
You know, I missed the first two fights, I'm not gonna lie. So
I'm disappointed in you.
yeah.
All right. I'd say that's a wrap on the St. Louis card.
I was
Let's move.
really wrong about Veronica Hardy though. I do have to say that. I did see Veronica Hardy fight. So she looked great. I was completely wrong about her, and I apologize to Veronica Hardy for doubting her.
She's totally gonna watch this.
She
All right.
absolutely will.
We're gonna move on to the fight night at the Apex between Barboza and Murphy. We're gonna cover that, and then we'll go through some new news, and then a little bit of culture, Neil, and then we'll be done. Uh, so yeah, Edson Barboza, Lerone Murphy.
Oh,
Lerone Murphy, who is an English kickboxer.
this will be a very interesting fight. I'm very curious how this is gonna turn out because Barboza hasn't lost a step. You know, he's looked great at 45.
Yeah,
But Lerone Murphy though, he's young, fast, strong, undefeated. What was his last fight? He fought Josh Kulbal.
when
Back,
Aspinall fought Tybura.
yeah, back in July. Okay, okay. Oh, he knocked out Makwan Mirikani. That's a really good win. Stopped Ricardo Ramos. That's also a good win. Oh, he was the guy who drew with Zubera Tukukov.
I totally remember that fight.
That was on the Khabib Poirier fight.
I was not watching UFC at that time. I was in my non-culture days.
You know who Zubair is, though. He's the guy who when there was a brawl after Khabib beat McGregor, it was the
Yeah,
guy.
he's the one who punched Connor, right?
Yeah, he jumped the cage and he boxed up Connor. All right, well, this is like old dog versus new dog here. So I mean, I'm I just love Edson Barboza, so I'm gonna I'm
I'm gonna go with Edson as well here. After he beats up Lerone Murphy, Tyrone Murphy's gonna come out of nowhere and beat the shit out of
I thought Barboza played his last fight though against
him.
Yusuf. Yusuf's young, fast, strong. So I mean, it was fight of the night. So I mean, he can hang with the young guys too, and he knocked
Yeah.
out Billy. So I prove me wrong, Lerone Murphy, but I'll go with Barboza.
Yeah. If this is an interesting thing, because if Barbosa wins this fight, I think he should get I want to say Arnold Allen or Josh Emmett.
God, I'm flashing on my screen. Jesus, what's going on with my camera?
Zach, you're leaving me.
Yeah, my camera's tweaking.
You're getting teleported, brother. See you on the other side.
Yeah, right.
All
Go to
right.
you.
We both got Edson. All right. So next one, Chaos Williams versus Carlston Harris. This is going to be a good fight. Chaos Williams is always chaos when he fights.
Yeah, he lives up to the name, dude.
That
uh,
Randy Brown fight was insane.
it was. Chaos has some crazy knockouts. And always exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Carlson, he's got some good wins. I remember he fought Impa Kasanganay and he fought Shavkat Rakhmonov. He did get stopped by Rakhmonov, but he beat Kasanganay.
Spinning hook kick.
Yeah, it was tough.
Jesus. How wild is Shafkat? That dude's got some wild kicks.
Shavkat's next up, dude. Watch out for Shavkat.
I'm disappointed Shafkat injured his ankle and ended up not being able to strike with Wonder Boy because I feel like he wanted to knock Wonder Boy out, but the problem was his ankle was broken, so he couldn't do shit.
Yeah, but also he completely exploited a hole in Wonder Boy's game, which is what he should do when he
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah. Anyway, I got Chaos Williams.
Oh, Chaos Williams as well.
All
Just I
right.
guess I'm just a little more familiar with him.
Yeah.
I think he'll be able to pull something off.
Next one, Umar Sy versus Antonio Tricoli. Or Trocoli. Trocoli, my bad. I'm going with the Italian stallion, Trocoli.
Oh, Tricoli. All right. All right.
I don't know either of these guys, so I'm gonna go with the fun name sounding guy. Antonio Malvado Trocoli.
Where are you?
Dude, he's a 6'6" light heavyweight.
Is Umar? Is Umar C? Is he related to Sadabu? He might be related to he. I think he might have a brother in PFL who's really good. It's number two.
There's also a French actor with the same name.
He's 6'5", 28 years old. Ooh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. You got a young, big heavyweight. Is it number two ranked heavyweight coming out of Europe, Western Europe? Okay. All right. You skipped over Adrian Yanez, dude. Adrian Yanez is coming over.
No, my Wikipedia has that's an X fight.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at Capology.
No, I'm looking at Wikipedia.
MRC, though. That'll be exciting to see. I'm excited to see. I'll go with C.
I'm going with Tricoli. I'm going with Malvado. He's doing it for the family.
Fam.
I'm gonna go with the Paisano here.
Um, I
All
think
right,
he's Brazilian, but all right.
same shit. JK, I know Brazil and Italy are different, but he could be of Italian descent, so there you go. A lot of Italians immigrated to Brazil. Anyway, next one. Adrian Yanez, Vinicius Salvador.
I'm excited to see Inez again.
Has he fought since he lost to Rob Font?
It's a good question.
Yeah, and he lost to Jonathan Martinez.
Yeah. That's what like Hicks Martinez.
Dude, this guy was on a 1, 2, 3. He was on a 6 fight win streak before Rob Font got him.
What's up with Salvador? I haven't heard of Salvador before. He's coming off of he's a contender series guy. And he's coming off of two losses to CJ Vergara and Victor Altamirano. All right, well, I mean, I guess I'm going to go Yanez.
Yeah, both guys need this is a must win for both guys.
Yeah, I think Yanez will show up.
Yeah. I got Yanez by knockout. He's a good striker.
Uh,
Him and Rob Font were going at it. Like that was actually a really competitive fight until caught him.
yeah, no, Yanez is always exciting.
Yeah. All right, next one. Luana Pinheiro versus Angela Hill. Angela Hill is a fucking savage.
She really is. She's another one of the OG members of the division, dude.
Yeah. She
Always.
won she lost to Dern and then she beat Gomez in her last fight. I'm gonna go with Angela Hill by knockout.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Hill getting a decision win too. So that'd be interesting.
I'm gonna give her a knockout win, be nice to her.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Ramirez Brahimaj versus Tembo Garimbo. Temba Grimo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen either one of these guys. What are these?
And rest in peace, Zach.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I got Ramirez Brahimovic. He's got a Wikipedia page, so that means he's more well known. And he beat Michael Gilmore in his last fight. Yeah, I got Brahimovic. What about you? Or Brahimaj? What about you?
Yeah,
Who you got?
I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I'll go Greenbow though.
But
There's a
Next
picture
one.
of him holding a UFC belt on his Tapology, so I'll go with him.
All right, cool. Next one. Uh, Boost CP on Magomedov versus Warley Alves. Shout out to Warley Alves coming back.
Dude, Warley Alves, the prospect killer, dude. Watch out. I think a boost will get past him, but Warley Alves is a dog, dude.
Didn't he beat Colby and Sean?
Yeah, he did. He choked out Colby in like a minute. He,
What?
he caught Colby in a guillotine, and Colby kept trying to slam him. He just was not letting go of the guillotine. He had that.
And then he
So
loses to Brian Barberena right after.
I thought he beat. Did he beat Barberena?
No. This was in Brazil on May 14th, 2016.
Oh, that's right. He beat Taleb Joban. Okay, I remember. I remember.
All right, I got Alves, you got Abus.
Robos, yeah.
Moving on to the next one. Victor Martinez, Tom Nolan. I don't know either of these guys. So I'm gonna go with Martinez, you know.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna go a little bit with the I'm gonna do a diversity pick here.
Yeah, I'll go with Nolan.
All right. God, I'm about to get canceled.
What?
Anyway, Pierre Rodriguez, Ariane Cornet-Solelli.
I haven't seen either one in fight, but I guess
Cornet-Solelli's fought Angela Hill and Kelton Soiza, who's I think she goes to the same gym as Jacare, so I'll go with Carnoselli. Next one. Vanessa Demopoulos versus Emily Ducote.
hmm. This is a interesting fight. I'll go with my gut is telling me Demopoulos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Dakota's game. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ducote. All
Yeah.
right, that's the card.
All right.
Next up, fight news.
Hit me with the dude, what's going on in the world of fights?
Kevin Holland got added to the UFC 302 card.
Oh, yeah, who's he fighting?
Let me look it up.
Let's see. Oh, that's right. He's fighting Michael Olischuk.
Oleszuk's good.
He is good.
And to quote Kevin Holland, I gotta get my big black ass up to 85 because I love drinking whiskey and eating steaks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I really kind of want to see him down. He looked good at 70, you know?
I just think his problem is he just doesn't like cutting the weight. Like that's an extra 15 pounds. He probably walks around like 200 or 205. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of weight to cut.
Yes, but you need a better nutritionist. If Jose Aldo can get down to fucking 35, Kevin Holland can get down to 70.
You know who he should hire?
Hmm.
Ian Gary's nutritionist.
Oh God. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Ian Gary's nutritionist is in the building.
Oh my God. The way Ian Gary talked about his like his wife's ex-husband, like it's kind of just like I feel like he's fucked Ian Gary at some point.
Maybe, man. Who knows? I don't really care though.
It's fucking wild. But yeah, also Colby has not agreed to the call out yet with Ian Gary. He wants to fight Bilal next. And basically he wants Bilal after a loss, and Bilal's 36, so that's Colby's type, old fighter that comes off a loss. And
Yeah.
assuming Bilal doesn't get the title, doesn't win the title, that's where he's gonna go.
Yeah. I'd rather see Ian Gary fight like Jack Della Maddalena or something.
They're not
You
gonna
know?
give him that matchup. I think JDM and Shafkat are gonna fight for number one contenders fight.
Yeah, maybe. Or like Michael Page or something like that, you know?
Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What other news was there? Oh, the McGregor gate is the biggest gate ever. McGregor versus Chandler.
The gate.
Yeah, like the amount of money the UFC is gonna make from the tickets.
I bet they're probably pricing those out the ass. So
The cheapest one is 1,500 for nosebleeds.
it's just so inflated. So fucking inflated.
My buddy was telling me how 10 years ago in 2013, he went to a Milwaukee UFC pay-per-view event and it was like 50 for like front row.
It was not $50 for a front row seat. It was probably $50 for a nosebleed, and it was probably, it would be like $1,000 maybe for like a front row seat like that, or like a floor seat, you know?
He was like in the 100 levels, like upper hundreds, he said.
Yeah, yeah, different times, different times.
Much
You
better time back then.
for the people, and here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Other fight news. MVP versus Wonder Boy is being targeted for July Manchester pay-per-view. I don't know how true that is because Wonder Boy and MVP are friends and training partners, so I don't think they're gonna fight. Volkov and Pavlovich is still scheduled, but they're not sure what the fuck's going on with that.
Well, hopefully all those fights come together. I think Wonder Boy and Venom Page will fight eventually. Or fight
Yeah.
next. This is too good of a fight to turn down. I mean, Wonder Boy's fucking friends with everybody, dude. You know?
But I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of the two of them. So like, yeah.
He's they don't call him the nicest motherfucker for no reason.
Yeah. So yeah, Culture Neil's segment. I went back and watched Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker.
Had you seen it before?
I've seen highlights, but I don't like the full fight.
Dude, that fight is what fucked up Poirier's nose.
Like forever?
Well, I don't think his nose was crooked for a while after the fight.
Okay.
He got hit hard with a knee, like in one of the early rounds, maybe in the first round.
Okay.
Got hit with like a check knee from Hooker. Like I mean, Hooker throws body knees that go just like straight up, you know.
Yeah.
But this was an amazing fight though. It was a real like moment for Hooker. I
Yeah.
mean, Poirier won, and he deserved to win, but it was such a dogfight that like it wasn't like, oh, Hooker lost. It was a great performance from both those guys.
That fight took Dan Hooker's soul.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough fight to go through. I mean,
He
that,
hasn't he hasn't been the same since, in my opinion. He has not looked the same since.
yeah, I mean, and then right after that, I think like not that long after that fight, he fought Michael Chandler and he got stopped.
He fought
And
Chandler and he fought Islam right after.
yeah, Islam at least that was just a submission, but
Yeah.
and that was it was being fucking sacrificed to Islam. You know, that was a
Yeah.
bad matchup.
But like, I don't know. I saw the Michael Chandler fight and I saw the Islam fight, and I'm like, this site, and then I've seen him fight that one South American dude who just went for like knee bars and didn't strike at all, like the butt scooter.
Mhm.
Like, and then I've seen him fight Jalen Turner, obviously. He looked good against Jalen Turner, but I think in general, he just has not looked the same since that Poirier fight. Like, he took a lot of damage in that fight.
He's still game. He's still top 10. Okay,
He
right.
still is, but like, he was top five before that Poirier fight.
Yeah. He very briefly made it into the top five.
Yeah.
But I mean, just because he fought guys in the top five doesn't mean he was top five. I mean,
I thought he looked
best
top
win,
five in that fight.
his best win was probably against Felder
Yeah.
at the time. And that was a top
Yep.
10 fight. So I mean, he just got into like the top 10. And then he had that war against Poirier, and then he got knocked out by Chandler, and then he lost to.
Yeah. But I still think in that Poirier fight, he looked like a top five guy.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly.
Like that was his best performance ever.
Hell yeah. That and the Felder fight.
Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. The Jalen Turner fight was one of his best performances ever.
Yeah.
That fight was wild. He fucking ate a head kick that broke his orbital bone, and he still went at it.
That's why I don't necessarily agree that he hasn't looked the same. Because I mean, he still had some great performances. Just because he's
Yeah.
fighting killers doesn't mean he looks like shit.
And yeah, but like he just
He fought the
hasn't
best.
looked he doesn't look as fluid as he did in that Poirier fight at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I watched the Paul Felder fight and he looked really good with his combos. Poirier very good until the end. And now he just looks more slow. Granted, he's getting older, but like still, man, he just that Poirier fight just took so much out of him. And I just feel so bad for him.
Hmm.
But he's also a batshit crazy Aussie, so he might just be fucking around. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
And Hooker, though, what a guy. What a
Yeah,
legend. Cold hero.
for sure. All right, that's the end of the show. There will there will be a show next week, I believe. We'll recap the card for next week's show is gonna be like pretty short because we're gonna only recap the fight for Murphy versus Barboza, and there's no card on Memorial Day weekend, so we're just gonna recap the card and then call it a day from there.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to the fights this weekend. Or
For
next week.
sure.
Fights yesterday were fantastic too.
Next week's are gonna be insane.
Highest
Barboza
grossing,
Murphy is gonna be a war.
highest grossing fight night of all time.
Actually? No way. Actually?
Oh, for real.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. That's a wrap. Thanks, guys.
Peace.